Dixon Street in downtown Fayetteville, Arkansas. Host site for the number 6 overall seed Arkansas Razorbacks as they take on the Stanford Cardinal for the right to move on to the Super Regionals here from Bogle Park in Fayetteville. Best mark in school history this season as McEwen draws a walk to get things started here at the top of the
side of the field.
Braxton Burnside now takes it deep to center and is gone. Her 25th of the season, just like that, 2-0 Razorbacks.
We had been talking a lot about Braxton Burnside leading into this regional, and right there she shows us why. First pitch, after Hannah McEwen getting on with a walk, she takes that first offering. We saw Elena Votter get into some trouble on Friday night against South Dakota State because she started elevating her to the jump. You wonder what has been changed.
That is through the hole for a base hit past the diving Christina Inoue at third. Autumn Storms gets the start today, Leah, for Arkansas. 15th start of the season, 22nd appearance. She's 7-1 on the year. There, good point. 1-2 again. Swing and a miss. And Storms strikes her out to begin the bottom bar here in the tournament with 4. Slaps that one into left for a base hit. And now 5 ties her teammate Christina Inoue. The 1-1 is right back to the mound. On to second. Not in time. As Storms went to try to get the lead. It's at first. 2 down. Bottom of the first. Back to the mound through the legs, though, of Storms. It's going to trickle over the first. And a run is going to score. Stanford. And then they go back over to second now. So runners at the corners. 1-1. 5th pitch of the inning here by Storms. And that is lifted over the third baseman's head for a base hit. Chasing after it is Burnside. She'll throw it back in, but Stanford has tied the game at 2 and now has runners on second and third. The 0-2 pitch from Storms, and that is driven to center field for a base hit. 1 run is going to score. Second out at home. So Stanford gets 1, and then they throw out Schultz. Crazy first inning here, Leah.
Ryan Jackson with a beautiful home. They get the out, but Stanford goes ahead 3-2.
2-1 got her inside and caught by Montana Dixon, the catch.
Big reason they've had success this year.
The 1-2 and Huffine sends it to right, where it's taken in by Cowles for out and getting knocked off. Here's the big story now. Mary Half is in the circle for Arkansas after just that first inning, the shortest. Why her to start, and now they're going right to half. So tell me about that. As she grounds to short, and it's thrown away.
Dixon, their catcher, and just the emotion out of them.
Stanford now 3 of 6. Slow roll to short. Burnside. That's off the dirt, but it's gradual up the middle base hit and a full count pitch as Gamble gets on with a 2-out single.
As well as she was capable of.
Swing and a miss though, and a strikeout, and cursing you out, you know, because of 9 years ago, you look the same. You're like, how is that possible? They said in the left field. And she comes back to strike her out.
COVID protocol going on.
There's a drive to left field. That one is gone. Oh, foul. Foul ball. Whoa.
Just crushed that pitch. We saw one of those yesterday. Really hard to tell because of.
And 2 now on Malkin, and she grounds this one to third, and unable to get it is Inoue. And although Arkansas would have loved to have a 3-3. Swing and drive to right field, it's a base hit. On her way to second is Green. She will hold there. Monzo fired up. 2 on 1 on the first pitch. And now this one goes up the middle for a base hit. On her way home as it goes off the catcher, and Green scores. Cesena over to third, and it's an RBI single for Ryan Jackson, and we are tied at 3. Huffine trying to put Arkansas in front. Bouncer goes over the head of Vaughner. Stepping out of the bag for 1 out for Stanford, but now the ball gets away. They tried to get 2. The runner's going to score. Cesena comes in. Arkansas leads 4-3.
She said she came in the dugout and slipped, and
that's going to bounce in for a hit down the right field line there. That time by Christina Inoue, who just comes first. 2 down. The pitch. Fouled back. And it's caught by Kayla Green to end the inning. Down the front. And now here drives it into right center field for a hit. Holding at second, Gamble.
that's the problem. It's hard to know.
Right. This one is high and deep to right center field. That one, you do know, is gone. She does hit a home run, Lily Malkin. And that is a 3-run shot. And Arkansas extending the advantage now, 7-3.
Malkin is the hottest Razorback hitter right now in the lineup. It was no question. She doesn't even jog. She just watches it, holds on to the bat, takes a couple steps. The crowd goes wild, and then she starts to celebrate. That smile on Coach Courtney Dipel's face.
Full count pitch now to Green. Right back up the middle. Past Vaughner into center for a hit. Home run, a 2-run homer. And now here she grounds to the shortstop. Emily Young in the back end. That's not going to be in time. And Hannah McEwen is on the 1-out single. Gibson flies out to left. And that ends the top of the 6th for Arkansas. But they have a 4-run advantage.
Tournaments.
Strike 3. Half. 2 outs away. Montana Dixon. Liner in the left field. Base hit. 1-out single in the bottom of the 7th. Cowles drives it just over the head of Burnside in the left field for another hit. So now there are 2 runners on with just 1 out here on the bottom of the 7th. Chopper to second. On the second for 1. They get the force out there. It's going to be runners in the corners now with 2 down. They need to get at least 4 here. Bases loaded. It's a swing and a pop up. First base. The catch is made. Daniel Gibson. Arkansas wins it 7-3 to advance to their 2nd ever Super Regional.
Well, so much excitement. I really like what I saw this weekend, Mike, out of the number 6 seed Arkansas Razorbacks. They are so well balanced. They have pitching, they have hitting, they play defense behind half, especially the crowd going wild. You gotta love the fact that they advance, but they will host again next weekend for Super Regionals.